Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, August 6th at about 8:30 this morning. We're getting kind of a late start today because we're going up to a track called, well, it's in Milliken, always called it Two Rivers. It's also known as the Farm, a few different things here in Colorado. But they're only open on Sundays and Wednesdays, and they open at noon on Sundays. So a little bit, hey Murphy, a little bit later than we usually like to get going, but that's just kind of how the track goes. So we're just hanging out. It's a pretty chilly, not chilly, but it's cooler than it has been lately. It's under 60 degrees this morning. All overcast day here in Denver, Colorado. But yeah, just hanging out, drinking some coffee, and just checking out what's going on online, hanging out, and then we'll be heading to the track probably about 10:30 or so. So we got about 2 hours, but should make for a good day. Hope you guys are excited for it. All right, guys. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm just getting the bike loaded up now, getting all my gear and stuff put in the truck. Man, I absolutely hate that they don't open until noon. Like, I'd rather be out on the track already and riding, but that's just how it goes. Gotta play by the rules and do what the track says. So yeah, can't ride until noon at this track, but man, it sucks getting ready and then stopping and then, you know, having to wait. Like, I already want to be at the track, and we still have an hour drive to the track. So Murphy's not coming with today because Allison's not coming, and don't want to leave him alone at the truck still. But he's here to load up with me. So just gonna load up the bike and then wait for my dad. Then we're gonna roll out here. We got in the truck and we are off to Milliken now. I was talking to Tyler and Brandon will both be at the track. They live real close to Milliken, but I heard IMI is pretty sloppy and greasy, so hopefully Milliken will be all right. I guess it's a little muddy, but once they prep and there's some bikes on it, we're just gonna make do. We're just gonna go in with a good attitude and have fun. But I was just talking to my dad here. Of course, you guys already saw him wave and everything, but we used to race back at Milliken when I was on a 60. I don't know if I ever did on a 50, but so you would have been probably on your 91, maybe even on your 98 for a year or so. But what memories or funny things at Milliken do you remember, Dad?
Well, there's just a couple of things that come to mind without really thinking about it for a long time. I guess the first is that at the time, it may be the same and it may not, but at the time it made a tight S around a tree, and the Milliken crew had taken a mannequin and dressed it up in motocross gear and hung it in the tree in such a way that it looked like the guy didn't make the corner and got splattered into the tree. And that'd be interesting. I hope it's still there. And then just one other thing that happened one time, we were in the pits and just between motos, and it got all windy, and we looked north, and about a mile away there was a tornado actually touching down. It was pretty gnarly. always a good time. And so just so you guys know, I've kind of talked about it a little bit, but I haven't been to Milliken since I was on a 60, like we just said, so probably when I was like 9 or 10 years old, so it's been a long time. The track's been open this whole time, we just never made our way back up there once we stopped racing. And for me, what I remember, didn't they have like a weird start system? Like they had the box. A box.
So
yes.
Like instead of a 30-second card they would drop, they would have a pole with a cube on it, and like a box, you know, and it had probably a 2 and a 1 on it for 2 minutes and 1 minute, and they would spin that before the gate dropped. Yep. I don't know, just something I remember. But then the main thing about Milliken, which is also called Two Rivers, they always had the coolest trophies to me. It was probably, you know, probably everyone got a trophy, I don't know, but it was just these really pretty blue trophies with this little cartoon character dirt bike rider on it, and I just always loved those trophies. So I don't remember the track at all. I kind of remember the start a little bit, but that's really all I remember. So I'm really excited to go back, check it out, yeah, just see it for the first time in a long time. So we got about an hour drive up there, but we'll catch up with you guys soon. All right, guys, we're pulling into Milliken here. Just check out this bike on top of that. That's pretty rad. But pulling in now. We got here about 15 minutes before noon, and it's bringing back a few memories, just seeing the place again. But figure out where we need to sign up, what we need to do, and where to park. I'm pretty excited.
Just driving on in, trying to see how they have it all set up. Oh, here we go. Stop sign and pay. Oh, yeah. A little booth. Cool. There we are.
What's up, boys?
What's up, dude?
How's it going, man?
Just another beautiful day.
Yes, sir. Did you guys park and then you're coming back in to pay?
Yeah.
All right. Where are you guys?
They didn't really have the gates closed.
Oh, really?
So we seen them open, like, all right, we're just gonna go on.
Oh, yeah.
And where are you guys at? Just over there.
Right over there, yeah.
Alright, cool, man. I'll be right back up then.
The start line is kind of what I remember.
The start is exactly the same, down and right. This tabletop's bigger. They didn't used to have that walk under. And I say used to. Of course, all my memories of this place are, yeah, like Daniel said, like something on the order of 17 years ago. So cool.
Whoops. Good morning.
This way. Alright guys, we just paid, signed up and everything. It's still overcast, as you can tell. It's actually almost chilly wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Not like cold, but just since we've been so used to like 90-degree days lately, it's kind of chilly. But track looks like it's prepped pretty sweet. It's probably going to be muddy. You can, well, you probably can't see it, but from here you can definitely see some water on the track, standing water.
Yeah, there's standing water down there.
So it'll probably be deep, excuse me, deep and stuff, but gonna make the best out of it. Looks like there's probably about 5 riders here right now. See if more people show up. They don't actually technically open until noon, which is in 7 minutes. So people will probably show up, but pretty excited to be back out here and ride at Two Rivers.
It's interesting. They've cut a chunk off where by this blue tractor where it comes and then it turns left and comes in front of this building here. It used to go all the way down in there where those vehicles are parked. There used to be a row of whoops down in there, going way down in, like almost to where maybe that tree is sticking out that you see just over the berm of the corner. There's that big tree down there. It used to go all the way down there and back. It's interesting.
Can you go check some of it out?
Look at all the boots on the tree.
All along the fence. And
Yeah, that's true. The boots start here. The boots start here, but the buck stops here. And this must just be boot tree, and they go up there a ways.
Oh, wow.
Wow, the one at the top with the yellow on is pretty old. I mean, they're all old, but wow. Even some buried in the dirt. And then this is Lake Milliken right here. Oh, I'm starting to limp. That's weird. Yeah, this is going to be gloppy as heck. Be real careful through here. Okay, kind of getting set up. It's got a few more bikes came in. You know, a couple people parked farther away out in that area. A couple people parked down by the porta can. Yeah, I'll be wandering around trying to get you guys some good footage. You know, this is probably like the only track that has 4 names. I've heard it called Milliken. I've heard it called Leahy Family Ranch. I've heard it called Johnstown, and I've heard it called Two Rivers. So there you go, 4 names over all the years, and Daniel hasn't actually ridden this track in probably 17 years, so this will be fun.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to go out right now. There's a few bikes out there, should be pretty sweet. I just want to give a quick thank you to my new Patreons, Ben, Cody Ray, and AJ Alford. They just became Patreons since the last time. If you're interested, down in the description, I'll have it. You can check it out if you'd like. But yeah, we're gonna go check it out, and I'll give you guys a full lap on the helmet cam of the track. All right, guys, here we go, pulling onto the Two Rivers Milliken track. They kind of have the track closed off a little bit right in front of me where I'm pointing there. To the left, they're not running that back part. I guess it's just a little too muddy and stuff. But this is my first time on this track in 17 years, I believe. So yeah, we're obviously gonna take it very easy. Check it all out. Got this tabletop, pretty small tabletop there. It has the tunnel underneath it. And do a not really 180, but a left. Sweep it back into the right-hander. Okay, muddy through here. What do we got here? Just a pretty small little tabletop again. Really steep landing. Little flyway, drop-away thing to the right there. Just some, not really rollers. I think they're too small to really even be considered rollers, but all muddy through there. Coming up to kind of like a single over tabletop into another mud pit there. Definitely got to be careful, don't want to hit those, catch yourself off guard. So you can see it's pretty muddy throughout this whole track. Not really the whole track, just different parts of it have low spots that have mud in them. So we'll just definitely have to be mindful of that. Big step up, that's really cool.
Down into a low bottom area. Another tabletop here. So far lots of tabletops, lots of very safe jumps. I'm already slipping and sliding as my tires are getting covered in mud. Some rollers up the hill here, that's pretty sweet. Hopefully it dries up some. It's kind of hard with the overcast. It's not going to dry up like it normally would, but hopefully it does dry up some and clear up some of this mud. Getting past here, let this dude go. Okay, he's just following her. Kind of took it back from him so we didn't get too muddy from him roosting on by. He's definitely got the track dial. He's out there ripping. So more mud through here. I don't want to say like a really long track layout, but definitely going to take some time to learn what's around each corner here. And the mud only adds to that. Little, I don't even know if I want to call that a camelback triple. It has a double you could double up to, but hardly. Nice little left there into a kind of, you can probably triple step down this into one more roll there. Looks like this pretty high speed section down through this back area here. Trying to get my contacts adjusted while I do this too. They're kind of bouncing around on me. So one thing I hear a lot about Two Rivers Milliken, we're just gonna call it one or the other from now on, is just how ruddy it gets because of the dirt and stuff. So hopefully we get that today. And so this is the part, the track usually would go straight through there and around this back section, but it's too muddy there, I guess. That's not my call. That's the track owner's call. So we're just going this way.
Track a little bit. He hasn't quite put a full lap down yet. Just seeing what it is, what it isn't. Scooping off. Just they got this cool observation tower here that I'm in. You know, some steps coming up to this. Put you right next to this big old jump, which is kind of cool. Okay, there's looking pretty good, pretty comfortable. Like I said, Daniel's checking it all out. Coming around, they cut off the bottom part down in there. I guess it's too muddy. You can see where he stopped. It says detour. Trying to look it all over. It's pretty muddy down in there. They no longer have the guy stuck against the tree, the mannequin stuck against the tree.
You all good, bro?
Sure now, hold still. Alright, a buddy of ours just crashed here, and coming off of that big tabletop that has a walkthrough under it. Looks like it'll be alright, kind of mudded up. I guess the bike got boogered a little bit. That's the Yamaha coming across. The rest is just people stopping to help. I think he'll be okay. He's gonna be sore.
It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's pretty bad. I don't know if the bars are actually bent. I think they're just twisted in the clamps. So I don't think it's as bad as it could have been. The front brake, of course, is a goner. So there's definitely some mud spots out there you got to be careful of. But I don't know, some of them are kind of bad actually, and they just get your boots and your tires just muddy enough where like you come through a corner and you just kind of slide. It's not gripping too much. I'm sure it would work better if I had some new tires on or something, but it's just really slick out there, but it's all right. More people are getting here. We just cut off that session because unfortunately Tyler had a little get off there. He's all right. His bike's pretty twisted. think he's probably done for the day, unfortunately. But yeah, more people showing up. The track is all right. It's kind of narrow in some places, but I can definitely see how it could be really sweet with a good amount of prep. Just kind of is a bummer for once that we have the overcast. Usually I'd enjoy it, but if we had the sun to dry out some of those mud holes, I think it'd really come around. But we'll make the best out of it. We're just gonna take a little break here, and then we'll go check it out again here soon. What's your name, man?
JJ.
JJ? Nice to meet you. What are you riding, JJ?
YZ85.
Cool, man. Is this your home track?
No.
No? IMI. I heard IMI is pretty wet today. I heard a lot of people.
We dropped off Darren Russell. Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, well,
Nice.
I'm gonna go ride.
Cool.
Have fun, man. Be careful. It's kind of muddy in some spots. All right, guys, we're out here with Dakota. He was just looking and he was like, "You do YouTube videos, don't you?" So I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He said he'd seen a few of them. So we just want to say, hey, man, do you have an Instagram or anything we can throw out there?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's DV Thumbins 111.
All right, there we go. Make sure everyone goes and follows it. But right on, man. Thanks so much. How you liking Milliken?
I like it.
First time ever out here?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
A little muddy, but we'll make do.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's exactly it. Just gonna send it, brah. Walking around just checking out the track with Dad here, getting some footage of some of the other riders. Like we got some of JJ just a second ago. Dakota comes back out, we'll get some of him. But yeah, just walking the track, kind of checking it out and just seeing what it's all about since it's been so long since we've been out here. JJ's fast. He's really fast.
That one was good.
just taking a little break here. My dad's scraping some mud from the bike, very nice of him. Got some nut up, that's a snack for today. I'm pretty hyped about that. I don't feel real fast on the track today. I don't know, it's somewhat aggravating because I used to ride at Aztec so much and I ride at IMI pretty often now. I feel fast at both those tracks. In Thunder Valley I usually feel alright, but here I feel like a toad out there, and it's a pretty frustrating feeling when you just feel really slow. And I don't know, the mud's just kind of affecting me, and I'm just not getting a good flow with the track. Some of the ruts feel like they're really long and sweeping. Some of them dive in and make a 90-degree almost, and I'm just kind of struggling, and it's just frustrating, but still having fun making the best out of it. And you can see now it's bright and sunny, and so the track's definitely going to be drying up, but glad we came up here. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please make sure you hit that like button if you're enjoying the videos. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll take a break, eat some nuts, and then get back out there soon. You got yourself your own factory mechanic over here, huh?
Heck yeah, man. Fixes the bike, washes the bike, gets all my parts I need.
Dude, what a
Does
sweetheart.
a pretty good job.
So what happened? What happened to you today?
So, I was out there running some good motos. There's a little bump right before the tunnel jump. Hit that, kicked me sideways, and I tried to stop it before I got sideways again. Hopped off the top of the tabletop, and it was just all over.
Game over.
Down.
But obviously you're okay. A little beat up, a little sore.
A little sore. I think I'll be alright. Skip a couple days.
The bike's a little bent up. Not sure exactly what, but brake lever for sure. But
triple clamp, kind of take an angle in from there.
yeah, you can see the bars are definitely twisted back, but
Twisted on the rubber mounts.
made your air filter really dirty too.
Yeah, I know.
But so apparently there's some sort of cursed riding with me. Tony last week, Tyler this week, so be careful riding with me, I guess. Alright guys, so you might notice in this video, I'm wearing my Liat again. Unfortunately, one of my friends just recently passed away. He had been in a crash at Aztec, he was in a coma, and then he just passed away yesterday, actually. I was taking it pretty hard yesterday, I won't lie, but I don't think it had anything to do with the neck brace, but I was talking to my mom and she just mentioned it, and so I'm back to wearing it just for the peace of mind for myself as well as my mom and pretty much anyone else. But it was kind of an experiment to run without it for a while, but I don't feel like restricted wearing it now, so back to wearing the Liat. Okay, perfect, sounds good. All right guys, so as you can tell, my dad and I are just lining up some shots, getting some third-person footage for you guys of the track here, just hitting some different corners and stuff.
That was cool. Doubling out of that corner, that was really neat. Nice. That was all together a really nice section. Wow. Right here where I was saying double, maybe it's kind of a triple. Yeah. Wow. That was a lot of fun to watch. That was really neat to triple down that.
Some of the road's getting pretty cool, pretty neat, gnarly.
2 lines there. Are you taking the ruts or are you taking the
No, I'm going across it, yeah. So that first time, I definitely slid up the face of that sideways.
Wow.
You want to grab the left-hander after this again? Perfect. Alright guys, I want to put together one good lap for you here at Milliken Two Rivers. So I'm just going to go on the track here, start at the finish line, and try to put in a good lap for you. We'll see. Okay, my back tire is definitely flat. Yep. Well, that fast lap is not happening, boys and girls. I apologize. We tried. I felt fast to there, but I could definitely tell that something was off around those corners. So, well, that's gonna do it for our day at Milliken. Better to leave with the flat tire than a flat, let's say, arm from a brake. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we're getting out of here safe. But dang, I need to stop popping tires on my bike. And we just checked my air pressure too, so I know it wasn't the air. You know how I said I slid up the front? It's flat.
Oh man, and I checked it.
I was just saying on my GoPro, you had just checked it, but yeah, I kind of felt like it, and then I was like, I'm gonna put in this hot lap, and I hit 2 corners, and I'm like, something's off, so.
That's why.
All right, guys, well, here you go. So, yep, that's it's about as flat as she'll get. So, that's gonna call our day today. Bro, so my dad was just noticing that we actually broke a spoke. Well, I broke a spoke.
Goes way over to here. It's bouncing this direction.
Yeah.
It goes down to here.
So that'll pop a tube on you. But we did check the spokes today. So that's a bummer. But hey, that's dirt bikes. That's how it goes sometimes. So, bummer, but we'll get through it. All right, guys, we're calling it on out of here now. Like I just talked about, we got the rear flat tire, and for as many ways that you can end a day at the track, at the dirt bike track, leaving on a rear flat tire isn't the worst, that's for sure. It could have been a lot worse, something else with the bike or crashing or something. So it's a bummer for sure. You'd rather just decide to leave, but we're gonna pack it up and call it quits out here. But it was a good day at Milliken. Tyler's all right, so that's good. And yeah, the track, once the sun came out, really dried out. How'd you feel about it?
Fucking good.
Good. Effing good. So there we go, guys. We're gonna load on up and roll on out of here. We're out here. We got Fred from Big Cat Racing. How'd your day just end?
I mean, I guess an excitement.
And an excitement. There you go. So totally sheared off his sprocket off the hub there. So
Sprocket? Who needs a stinking sprocket? And hub, that's gonna be the worst.
Luckily it didn't take Fred down, so that's good, but holy cow.
You didn't go down. Oh man, that's amazing. Wow.
We are heading out of Milliken now. It was a pretty good day. What'd you think of it, Dad?
I thought it was pretty good.
And it started off a little sketchy with the mud and stuff, but that was to be expected. It came around pretty well, and I was actually pretty happy with it. Definitely a track, not like something I want to come back and hit next weekend, but something to keep on the radar since it's just an hour away now. Something that we'll revisit in the future. Probably later this, I wouldn't say this summer, but before the end of 2017, I think we'll probably be back here. So just going to head on home now, and I think we're just gonna hopefully just head to the car wash, get the bike all cleaned up since it was pretty muddy, and
I'm thinking,
okay,
stop
go ahead.
sign.
And then yeah, go from there. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit, I think. All this right here is just right next to the track, so it's all farmland out here. That's why a lot of people refer to it as the farm, but all this farmland and I mean all this farmland with corn and stuff, but just stuff like that all right next to the Milliken track. All right, so we're just out here gonna wash the bike real quick. All right, guys, we just got back to my apartment. Got the bike nice and cleaned up, but that's gonna do it for today. Again, ending the day on a flat rear, so I'm gonna have to get myself a new tube. I've needed a new tire anyway, but probably wait a little bit on that just because money, but get myself a tube. We're gonna have to get a spoke to replace that one and a nipple, of course, but get that all handled. But overall, good day out here. I just realized this is, no, it's on white, never mind. So yeah, good day out at Milliken. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing a different track that you've never seen on my channel before. Pretty cool. So make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. But my dad and I got some Subway, got some for Allison, so we're gonna unload the bike, go inside, eat, and it's 5:17 right now. Then I'll start working on this video so you guys will have it to make your Monday better. But I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice, and I'll talk to you later.